Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today I'm trying out a brand new concealer that comes to us from Lawless. This is our new Conceal the Deal full coverage, long wearing concealer. I picked up the shade, what shade did I pick up? Cream Puff. This is the shade that I got. There are 20 shades available and it retails for $26. I got mine straight from the Lawless website, but it is available right now at Sephora. Now, this is going to be, of course, long wearing, medium to full coverage, and it's going to provide a matte finish. What is special about this Conceal the Deal line from Lawless, which I've also tried their foundation, and I will have this foundation review linked up above. Both of these claim to be self-setting, meaning you don't gotta use any powder, none of that. They're going to set themselves, dry down by themselves. They're not gonna leave a tacky surface, and you can choose whether to wear powder with it or not. So with this 10-hour wear test, I've actually had it on for over 10 hours already. I'm gonna be wearing this concealer, of course, under my eyes and right here on the sides of my cheeks. Now, this side I did not set with powder, but this side I did set with powder. So I will take you through the entire application process, show you how everything looks, and we'll see if this new Lawless Conceal the Deal concealer, self-setting concealer, is gonna be worth your time, but more importantly, your 26 bucks. Now, a quick background on myself, in case this is your first time here. First and foremost, welcome. I am 40 years old and I do have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone. Right now, the major concerns are the fine lines under my eyes, and I do have some large pores. I do have old acne scars and minor discoloration on the sides of my cheeks, and this is where I tend to build up coverage with foundation or with a concealer by spot concealing. Now, I tend to wear powder, obviously, in my T-zone because that is the oiliest place on my face, but I do a light dusting of powder on the perimeter of my face as well, and I always set my under eye concealer. So I'm excited for this. I had a good experience with the foundation, so I'm really hoping that the concealer is going to wear just the same. I like that it's full coverage, and I like that I have the option whether I want to wear powder or not, and I know some of you will appreciate that as well. So guys, let's get on into it. I'm going to take you first to the application portion of the video, then I'll insert some swatches, I'll do my check-in during the day, and of course at the end of the day I will wrap up the video, let you know how I think the concealer wore on my 40-year-old normal to oily skin, and we'll decide, guys, you all will decide whether this is going to be worth your time and your money. And guys, of course, I will have all of the makeup that I'm using both on and off camera linked and listed in the description box of today's video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. And guys, don't forget that Refer Brushes is still having their 40% off site-wide sale. I will have all of the deets in a pinned comment of today's video, and more importantly, the concealer brush that I always reach for, which is the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy A506. All of these brushes are going to be available as individual purchases. You can now pick and choose the brushes that you want from the set, add them to your cart, use code STEFF10. It is a non-affiliate code. It is just a way for you to save 10% off of your order. I will, of course, have that information in the description box of today's video in case you want to pick up some new BK Beauty brushes and, of course, some new Refer brushes. Lots of sales going on right now, guys. There's lots to choose from. Let's dive on into this new Lawless Conceal the Deal concealer. If you guys want to see this new concealer in action for the next 10 hours, keep on watching. Alright guys, let's start applying this new Lawless Conceal the Deal concealer. I already have primer and foundation on. I'm using the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. And for foundation, I wanted to do something really kind of sheer, lightweight, and I'm going in with this one from YSL. This is the new Bare Look Tint, and I have the shade NU2 in this one. This is a really pretty one, and if you have dry skin, this could become a holy grail for you as far as like a skin tint goes, because this is a really nice product product from YSL. So let's start applying the shade Cream Puff. Now this does say it's going to be long wearing, full coverage, and self-setting. So I'm going to set the right eye with some loose setting powder, but not the left eye. And I was careful, as you can see, I didn't take the foundation up under my eye area. Let's do this. Now I'm just gonna do the eyes for right now. I am gonna add concealer like right here. That's why I wanted to use something lightweight as far as a foundation goes, so that we could see what kind of coverage we would get if we used it as a spot concealer. So I'm gonna take my BK A506. This is from the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. And I think I got too much. Okay, so let me put some up there. And I am gonna use a damp sponge as well. I typically like to apply concealer with a damp sponge, but you know, I want to try both ways. Wow, okay, so you can clearly see that is full coverage. I always add up here to my eyelid as well. Now I always wear eye cream. Eye cream is a non-negotiable for me day and night. Now let me get my damp beauty sponge. Okay, so definitely it absorbed the product, which took away coverage. I think that sponge absorbed the product way too much. Add a little bit here, and now this is the area where I want to spot conceal. Just do some there. Go back in with the brush. Now I'm going to use the foundation brush, the BK 101, to just press this. I like that coverage. Looks really nice. So this little skin tint went from being light coverage, maybe even bordering on medium, because I think I can build that if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a little bit that I don't use it, but I think we look like we have full coverage because of this concealer. Okay, so this is how it's looking. I think it looks really nice. Now I don't feel it like, I know it's going to be a matte finish, but it hasn't fully dried down yet. This is the eye I'm going to set, and then not this one. And of course I am going to set the rest of my face, especially like my T-zone and stuff. And I'm going to be using the Flower Miracle Matte Loose Finishing Powder. This is one of my favorites. Now it feels like it's already setting itself. So let me add the powder right in here. Now I'm gonna just set this side right here since I did put down the concealer, and I'm not gonna set this cheek. I'm gonna use the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. I have the shade 1N. Just gonna lightly brush over everything, make sure everything is smooth. All right, so here we go. Set, unset. All right, guys, last but not least, a little Benefit Porefessional Super Setter. And this is a complexion. I am not going to be doing bronzer or blush today because when I get home from work, I have the new Fenty Sunstalker bronzer face palette, eye palette, because I think it's like a all-in-one type of thing that I'm going to be trying out. So I'm just going to be doing brows and mascara and some lip gloss, and that's going to be the extent of my makeup routine for today. I will do a check-in with you guys around lunchtime. We'll see what side looks better, unset, set, and I'm really anxious from this. I'm a fan of Lawless Beauty, and the Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation has worked out really well for me, so I am going into this review with high expectations. I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here with this new Lawless concealer. Here is the side that I set, and also here on the cheek, unset, and also here on the cheek. So I think they're both looking pretty much even on the cheeks. I mean, I don't see that one has more coverage over the other. I don't see that anything is getting cakey. Now, this eye that I did not set, it's set. Like, it does live up to its name as self-setting, but it did crease a little bit right here, but you have to just pat it out. And you have to do this kind of quick because it's going to set itself, and then it's going to be too difficult to kind of pat that out. But you know, other than that, I think they both look pretty much even. I like it. Like, it's good. And I think if you have a dry skin and you don't typically wear powder on your under eye area or wherever you spot conceal, this might be something that you want to check out because it is going to be full coverage. However, it is a matte finish. So I don't know if those of you with dry skin, you like using a matte finish. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But right now on my normal to oily skin, I think everything is looking pretty good. It still has 5 more hours to go, so I will be back later for the final check-in of the day. All right, guys, we have come to the end of this 10-hour wear test, actually like 10.5 hours now of me trying out the new Lawless Concealer. So here's the side that I set, even right here, and then here's the side that I did not set. Now, in taking a closer look at my under eye area, I think I like the unset side better now. And earlier I was like, no, I think I like the side that's set, but I'm like really nitpicking at it, and I'm really looking. I feel like this accentuated texture, maybe the powder like right in here, and usually that Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Powder, like it lays so smooth on my under eye area, but I don't know, I feel like it's just, this side is just a little bit smoother. And then even right here, I didn't set this side, I didn't lose coverage. And over here, the same thing. I think they both look pretty identical. My forehead looks good where I placed the concealer. My chin, I just had dinner, so, you know, I've eaten 3 meals in this face of makeup already, so that's bound to rub off. But everywhere else I laid the concealer down, it looks really good. So if maybe you're looking for a new full coverage concealer that you don't want to set, maybe you don't wear powder under your eye area at all, or maybe you just don't wear powder in general, this might be something that you want to try out from Lawless. It is a clean product over at Sephora, and there's no silicone in it. So I know a lot of you, silicone will irritate your skin. So if maybe you are looking for a silicone-free makeup product, a concealer, then you might want to check this one out. I also recommend the foundation. I've really had a good experience with the foundation. I've also heard good things about the loose setting powder. If you've tried that one, please let me know. I'm going to be placing another Sephora order, like the second one and the last one, because after the second order, that's it. I'm not gonna order anything else, but they have a mini size, so I'm thinking of adding that to my cart. But if you've tried that before, please let me know in the comments what you think about their loose setting powder. But overall, guys, I think this concealer did a good job. I definitely like the coverage, and the shade Cream Puff is definitely a nice shade for me and for my complexion. So I'm gonna give this new Lawless Conceal the Deal Concealer 2 thumbs up today. Fantastic release from Lawless, as I expected it would be. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Are you going to be picking this up? Did you even know it came out? What are some of your favorite Lawless beauty products? Or maybe you haven't tried anything. What are you looking forward to trying out? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.